This today we watched the video about a speech. It's called "A Way Out," and it was presented by John Zimmer. John Zimmer, and the the script I was downloaded from this webpage. So he is John Zimmer, and you can see the whole speech, including his explanation on his website. Yes, the black word is the script, and the red word is his explanation. You can see some of he you can see why you can see his explanation why he wrote like that, and what kind of method he used in his speech. Very educational, for you as reference, manner of speaking. Okay, so here comes the speech practice time. Who wants to be the first one? Who wants to be the first one? Maybe can I pick Autumn? Okay. How long do you plan to speak? 3 minutes?
3 minutes.
3 minutes. Okay, good. And I will count time for you. Welcome, Autumn Wu. Clap, please. Applause.
Hello, Jackie. It's my honor to evaluate your speech because I'm really impressed by your speech. I can hear your true feeling and your sincerity during your speech. And during my evaluation, I will split my evaluation into two parts. The first one is a good comment, and the second is some suggestions. And first, I will start from the good part. And first of all, it's your structure. I think you have a really clear structure because you mentioned you have a fascia from the very beginning, and then you mentioned again during almost the end of your speech. So your speech is like have a core. You have a core core topic during your speech, and the second one is it's really inspire other people because you mentioned your difficulties in your life and how you deal with that, and in the body part you mentioned you have a experience about ice dancing, and I think everyone can some pictures popped into our minds, like you dance beautifully on the ice, and yes, and the third one is ending. You have a good quote, and not only for the ending part, but also your body part. I have written down some beautiful sentences like patience, dreams, and love that tell us how badly we want to make it and give us enough courage to take our challenges. And I think this sentence inspired me a lot. Yes, and second part is the suggestion part. I have 3 suggestions, and the first one is about the pace. And I think your voice is really clear, but I think you can be more much more faster, because like I will sing. Some stops are good, but sometimes I will feel I want to know what your next words are more fastly. Yes, and the second one is your vocal variety. I think you can during your sharing, maybe like you tell about a story and you tell about tell about a fascia. You can maybe use different, because you don't have a slide, so maybe you can elaborate elaborate your different feelings through your vocal variety. And the last one is your body, your spot. During your speech, you always stand like this, but I think you can like move back to interact with the audience. But all in all, I think you have done a great job, and congratulations for your C5 speech.
Thank you, Autumn. I think it's a really complete and a very nice evaluation. Congratulations. Next semester, I hope to see you be an evaluator in our meeting, in the NTU's meeting. Thank you. And next, I would like to pick a man who wants to be the first. Water or water? Water. Are you ready? Still need some time?
Yeah.
Okay, how about you? I forgot your name, I'm sorry.
My name is Victor.
Victor, okay, Victor. Victor Zhuang. Are you ready?
But I can just say something in just 1 minute.
Okay, yes, for icebreaker 1 minute also. Also, okay. Please.
Hello, Jackie. Congratulations for your C5 speech, and I think you deliver a great speech. And I think your speech have some great point, and I also have some suggestion for you. And the first one is that I think your content is it inspired me a lot. Yeah, you use your experience like ice skating and fascia. And yes, I think it can be a good example for me to think about what if I make some difficulty in my future. And second, you describe the challenge as a dragon with a gift. I think it is very interesting because I play lots of video games and it is very clear imagination in my mind. I think it's very powerful. And finally, you use a quotation, and I think it truly make your speech very impressive and powerful. Yes. And the second is the suggestion part. And first, I think when you mention that you fulfill your dream, I think you can add some emotion on that to show that you are happy or very excited about your dream is come true. And the second part is that I think you can make your volume a little stronger. For instance, when you conclude your speech by a quotation, I think you can use a little big volume to make you to show you are very confident about your speech. But I think you truly do a great job. Thank you, TLE.
Thank you, Victor. I think you did really well in talking about advantage, such as Jackie used metaphor and Jackie used quotation in his speech, right? And it's really good. And I hope your opening can be a little bit longer. Maybe talk about your feeling, the feeling when you hear Jackie's speech, and what Jackie, when Jackie ended his speech, what lives for you is also you can also mention it. Okay, and next, can I pick Anna? Anna, are you ready? Yes.
Maybe.
Okay.
1 minute.
Okay, 1 minute.
Okay.
Okay. Anna.
Congratulations, you finished your C5 speech, and he is a good deliverer. Yeah. I want to talk about some. I think it's good points about the first. I want to talk about your contents. I think that you are courage because you willing to share your experience. This is really courage about because if I have some 那个私语真的 aphasia. If I have aphasia, maybe I don't want to share the experience with my friends because I think because he is maybe he's I shy about this. Yes. And second, you took this one the two because you talk about if some people to keep people Christian when they are weak, is to work with their passion. This sentence I really like this because he is very powerful to me. Yes. And maybe I have a little suggestion. It's about if you talk about the ice dancing. First you talk about the ice dancing, and you talk about the ballroom dancing. He is similar ice dancing or another. Yes. Maybe
one is on the ice, the other is on the net.
Yeah.
So both are on the net, but one is in the ballroom and the other was held on the ice.
Yes. I have a suggestion about this because you talk about your first you talk about the ice dancing and then you talk about the ballroom dancing and I confused. He is talking about the icy dancing and turn on this one and I sound confusing. Maybe you can talk about the first ice dancing and you talk about the ballroom dancing. Yes, and talk about maybe sailboat racing. Just one topic, two topic, three topic, and conclusion. Well, I think he is career to talk about this topic. Yes, you know me. Yeah. Okay.
Thank you, Anna. Well, you told me you are. Thank you, Anna. You told me you are going to make a 1 minute evaluation, but actually, you spent 3 minutes and 35 seconds. So I can say that an evaluation is a good chance to help you organize your idea, and not only organize idea, but also it's like a table topic session. You have to organize your speech very quickly, right? And I think you also gave Jackie a very good suggestions that the other two one hasn't covered. Okay, and the fourth one is Walter. Are you ready? Walter, you can just give us a 1 minute. Yes, 1 minute evaluation. Okay, Walter. First, just say hello to the staff. Hello.
Congratulations,
Hello, Jackie.
Jackie.
Yeah.
Congratulations to your C5 speech. And to start with my evaluation, And I want to say, when I saw the topic, I was really wondering what adversity you were facing, because we all face problems in our daily life and every day, and so it's really connected to our life, and I really want to know what problems you face. And but from the topic, I couldn't get guide or guess one. However, in the speech, you really gave a good opening, and you just directly introduce yourself and the fascia you get, and so you let me know the problem you face. Yeah. And from the speech, I saw some advantage from your speech. And first, I want to say, it's your eye contact. And when you were delivering your speech, you kept looking at our eyes and looking at everybody, and I can, and let me feel that you are very sincere, and you really want to told us your story, and I can feel your sincerity. And yeah, and second, your voice is really clear. I can get your every word very clearly and understood what you were talking about. Yeah. And third is you gave us very lots of supporting details and examples, so I know what exactly the difficulties you face. You really did lots of things and also fell down many times, but however you struggle to try again and succeed and conquer your problem. Yeah. And however, as an evaluator, I also have some suggestions. And first is about the tone of your voice. Yeah. And I think maybe you can, because your voice is really steady. Yeah. I think maybe you can add some high and low. Yeah. And in the speech you mentioned a lot about your some accidents you met. Yeah. Maybe just like maybe when you talk about the accident, maybe you can stay higher and add more emotions, so that we can feel more about it. Yeah. And second is about the movement. Yeah. During the speech you did this, you just stood here. So, and maybe you can walk around and maybe do some interact with us. However, all in all, it's really a good speech. Yeah, really, from your speech, you gave me lots of inspiration. Yeah, so I believe that next time when I face a challenge, I could sing solo view, and maybe I will get many directions to conquer my problem. Yeah. And thank you.
Thank you, Walter. I love your conclusion too. Very nice. Yeah, conclusion is not only in a conclusion, you can just tell the audience what you have learned from your speech, and maybe next time you face challenge, you can take it as a reference. Okay, and finally, we have Ivy as our final evaluator for Jackie. Let's welcome Ivy. Thank you.
It's a small room, so everybody can hear me, right?
Yes.
Okay. Jackie, thank you for telling us your experience and how you overcome your challenges. And I think all the audience, they are all touched by your true story, right? And to start your story, tell us that you got a phobia,
Aphasia.
Aphasia, not a common language that we use, right? And it's a sentence. It's a sentence that you are losing words. You have idea. You can engage with people, but it's hard to deliver your idea to other people because your words were missing. So for many of us who don't have this experience before, and you also tell us that you are a challenger. You challenge things and you like the feeling, how you challenge the things and you successfully complete those challenge. So I think that in your story, you're telling us several stories, setting a goal to achieve the goal, also overcome the fears, and also telling us to encourage your audience not to afraid to take those challenges in your life. And then I really liked the speech, and I can see your passion on several things. And also I can see your hard work to take the face about your aphasia. So here comes the area that you can improve in your speech. At the beginning, I see your speech title is My Experience Overcome Adversity. And for me, it's a very good topic. It's a very good slogan. But after I listen to your speech, I think you can change your speech title. Maybe you can take this to overcome your challenge. This will be more perfect. And for the content, your content is good, but how to make it perfect? I would say at the beginning, starting your speech, you can say, I would suffer from aphasia for several years. But can you tell now, I'm standing here to deliver my ideas nonstop to my audience. Here comes my experience. So you can back to your younger age. I was so successful on several things, but when an accident, a hard accident, a horrible accident, a car accident to hit my brains, and those kind of things combined into your speech, it will make it perfect. Because it's a story, it's your story. In your story, we heard so many things, but I didn't know how it happened and how it faced to those challenges. It must be very tough for you not can deliver your ideas to everybody. And how? Because for me, now you are successfully deliver your ideas nonstop, but how you train yourself, this is the thing, this is a part that I want to hear. And for overall, I really enjoy your speech. It's a true story. It always, to listen to a true story, it always can touch your heart. But to make your story more perfect, you need to tell us more about your life experience, how you successfully to overcome those challenges in your life. Thanks for sharing about those things to us. It's a wonderful speech. Thank you.
Thank you, Ivy. I think that Ivy gave me very many inspiration that as an evaluator, we not only give suggestions and we not only tell the audience what a good part Jackie did, but also everyone has his own bias. Maybe when a speaker is writing a script, he may miss something that he doesn't know the audience will have questions, will have some question about it. So as an evaluator, when when we give some suggestions about the speech content, we can tell him what he missed, what the speaker may miss, and what I expected to know more. Yeah, this is the deeper suggestions for the speaker. You can tell the speaker, as for my observation, I think that some part can be changed, and maybe you can tell us more about, maybe I raise some questions and I will be more curious about how Jackie challenges, how Jackie suffered from aphasia. Yes. So thank you very much. Thanks for everyone's participation to my evaluation workshop. And now we still have maybe 5 minutes, and I would like to hear. Now you are the evaluator, and I'm the speaker. So I expected to hear your comment for me. Is that okay for you?
Yes.
Okay. Jackie,
Okay.
you first, please.
I like the way that you handle this workshop. It is very practical, so every people can have a chance to participate in not only principle but also to be a real evaluator, standing in front of people and give other people how they do the evaluation, so that people can learn from each other. That's the favorite thing that I like your workshop.
Okay, thank you, Jackie. Thank you very much. And Walter, would you like to say something for us?
Congratulations! you finish your workshop. And I want to say I really thank you.